Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, the prestige, the power, the glory, and the honor to be elected to the Bodybuilders Hall of Fame. It was just today, after all these years, I'm so grateful for that honor. And you know something, my friends? The reason I'm so grateful, because my right arm was practically destroyed when I was just getting really rolling in bodybuilding. It was my life. I was going to conquer the world. Next thing I know, I was wondering where my next move was going to be. Of course, with my friend Joe Weider behind me, it was a different story. But I said, no sense me training. I said, what for? I can't compete. And Joe said, yes, you can compete with yourself. And it's nothing like the mind, my friends. It's beautiful. And I said, right. He said, keep training. You know that you got the body, keep training. So I trained my legs, but not for competition. And so, I never dreamed that I would build the largest arms in the world. It never crossed my mind that I would build the first man to build 21-inch arms without steroids. And I remember when Joe Weider first measured my arm, and it was about a little under 20. And Joe was fascinated by it. He said, Dave, really, measure this. Dave said, wow, it's unbelievable. So, I still wasn't thinking of the biggest arms in the world. I kept training. Then it became 20. Then it became 21. And the maximum at the time was 21 and a quarter. And Joe and Dave Willoughby, and Dave does it with a steel tape. There's no fresh tape, it's steel. So Dave said, it's phenomenal. Because Dave was the one that's supposed to let you know how big your arms can get based on bone size and wrists and all that, Not that scientific stuff's bullshit. Anyhow, in any case, I was happy, but not because I wanted the world to see it. I wanted to get on the stage and pose and all that, but those days were over. But when to be honored, and then I thought, well, that's it. I'll never be, the biggest arm in the world. So what? First time, my time, a person who built arms anywhere near that size without steroids, was nobody had done it. But when the bodybuilding industry recognized me and put me in the Hall of Fame, it was the greatest feeling. It was really a great feeling because I never thought I'd get any recognition after I couldn't compete anymore because everybody was competing and winning contests. And I was sitting back saying, boy, if I had my legs. But, you got to make the best out of your life, the end of the world. But when the bodybuilding industry gave me that honor of putting me in a Hall of Fame, it was the best feeling I've ever had. It felt so good that I was recognized by the whole industry for my achievement in building my arms. And yet, when I built my biceps, my friend, never crossed my mind. And so I just want to let you know, in a small little recognition, of how honored I am to be honored by the bodybuilding industry by being put in the Bodybuilding Hall of Fame as the first man to build 21-inch muscular arms. And the thing that makes it, like Jason told me, because we did not a video, but we were at this big reunion. And one of the publishers of one of the magazines. I've got the name of it. I think it was, can't remember the name. It was quite a few years ago. And he says, can you imagine? They did it with a steel tape. He was like astounded. And, I was kind of cocky then because I wasn't really, And I said, yeah, cocking back, feeling good. But I just wanted to let you know the best feeling of, I only won 2 contests in my entire bodybuilding career. Meant nothing to me because that comes and go. But being in a bodybuilding hall, the guys won 10, 15 contests. You don't even know the name of them. But everybody don't get in the Bodybuilding Hall of Fame. And I'm so proud. And when all you guys look at me, realize that I was always there, always trying, always doing the best I can. And I was rewarded. So, what you do, go to my website, LeroyColbert.com, and on the side there, we have a connection with the bodybuilding, all of the famous bodybuilding companies. You can buy anything there at cheap price on the right side of the website because everything's broken down in boxes. Click on one of them. Order from them, you get great prices, and realize when you do that, your servant, the person that loves you, gets a little tip. It's a small one too. In any case, I feel good making this video, and it gives me such a great pleasure to present it to a lot of you that never even realized that I was recognized by the entire industry. First man to build a 21-inch drug-free bicep. To be continued. Now, what else you do also? Go to MrYorkieLover.com now. It's got to be .com, and you'll see the donations. You see the photographs that we're selling. Click on them. Look it over. And there's a sign there. There's one that says donations. Click on it. To be continued.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.